Hello and welcome back to the tutorial on the Tysel High School National Honor Society and Math Honor Society Club Management System. In this video we're going to learn how to theme our page, create tabs, create a kind of announcement page and thread for our meeting notes, and link to our calendar. So we'll just take a look at what it should turn out as. This is the Math Honor Society page. And what we're going to be covering is the meeting notes page. We're going to create a media box and link with that medium box. We're going to make an announcements tab and link to our calendar, while at the same time theming it to look like this. So we'll go back to our National Honor Society page, and right now it looks like this. The previous video showed it differently, but this is actually the default view. So we're going to go ahead and go into our edit our page. And actually no, we're going to go to manage our page because we're going to do our theming first. And we're going to go down here to appearance and then to themes. And here we have various different themes. Many of these are more confusing than useful though. We're just going to go with a plain Facebook looking theme for business. Just click on that, click OK again, and then when we return to view our page, it should have that theme. So now it has that basic kind of Facebook theme. So now we're actually going to go to edit our page, and then to click here to add or remove modules. And some of the first things we want to add are probably our calendar first. So we're going to go to add page tab, and we're just going to call this calendar, and we're going to position it right to the right of the home button. And because our calendar is external, we're going to link it to our calendar. So we're going to go over to our Gmail, click on our calendar, then under the drop down menu go to share this calendar details, and then click on HTML under the public option, not the private option, the public option. And we're going to go ahead and highlight and copy this link to our, if I can find it, Tysel High Facebook page. And we're going to hide the oh wait, never mind, since we are linking this, it doesn't have the option. And for the page target, we're going to set it as blank because we want it to open in another page so it doesn't keep people from going back to our page. So we're going to save settings, and now we can actually just go view the page real quick, and we have to see the calendar there. We just click on calendar and it takes us directly to the Tysel High NHS calendar. So next we're going to do the let's try the meeting notes. So we'll go again to edit our page and add or remove modules, and this time we're going to add another page tab, call it meeting notes, and we're going to have this, let's say, right after home, so it's between home and the calendar. We're not linking it to a separate URL since this is going to be a page with Facebook, and we want to hide this tab from those who don't like it, so that they can't access it. So we're going to save the settings, and now we have a meeting notes. So here's the basic kind of layout of IWIPA. You can actually, these are all the options you have. You can have a comments thread, you can have a slideshow of photos, a text scroller that just rolls across text, you can add a YouTube video, sharing links to add it to share with like Twitter and things like that. Show fans, usually you'll never use this because that just lists all the users that like the page right now. But probably the most frequent tool you're going to use is, I'm sorry, I think something went wrong with my computer for a second there. We're going to just drag in the media box and then click save the layout. So then we're going to go just back to the view page real quick, and we're going to see we have the meeting notes tab and just a media box here with the under construction thing going on. So we'll go back to edit our page and click on meeting notes. Now what you see here is here's the meeting box. We're going to go ahead and click edit. And here's the basic editor for the media box. And we're going to do it in a slight kind of threadish look for all the meeting notes. We're just going to put the date, underline the date, and then put the 2 links to different PowerPoints and notes. But before we can actually link to those PowerPoints and notes, we got to create them. So we'll just go ahead and click save and exit out of that. Go over to our Gmail account, click on documents, and here we see some different documents. We're going to go under our 2011-2012 and go to meeting notes. And under this, we're going to just create some new test kind of notes. We're going to create the PowerPoint or presentation in this case. And we're just going to use this so I can show you how to share and link to a presentation. So we're just going to say test presentation. And we're just going to give it a different background, just a color, orange sounds good. And then we're going to just save it and exit out of that. So under our meeting notes, when we refresh it should be there. Or not, we actually have to drag it to our meeting notes. So now it's actually tagged with that collection. And next we're just going to create another document. These are the documents that the secretary will type out at the meeting, so this is just going to be test meeting notes. And I'm going to see real quick if we can actually save it as something else. Maybe? No. It's just automatically saves the main directory for now. But we can actually just title it real quick. Okay, so now that that's created and saved already, we're going to exit out of those meeting notes. We'll see them once we refresh. Here we are. We'll just drag them to meeting notes. And now we can go under our collection for the meeting notes. So what we want to do is now go back to our editing page for our Facebook page, click edit, and we're going to type out something like the date today is July 17th, 2011. And we can go ahead, highlight this and underline, go to the next line, and we're going to type out the PowerPoint for that day and notes. Now the cool thing about this is that we can actually, if you happen to like to do HTML editing and stuff, you can actually see the HTML editor within the page. But if you don't want to do that, you can always just unclick it, go back to a regular type of editing interface. So now what we're going to do is link these 2 words to those PowerPoint and meeting notes. So we'll go back over to our Google Docs, click on the test meeting notes for the written part, go over to share, and we're going to change the sharing options to anyone with the link. We don't want it to be public on Google, but we also want anyone who's liking the page to go and see the page, not edit it. We don't want anybody to edit it because that would be chaos. But this will allow anybody to see it. So we'll go ahead and click save. And this is the link that we're going to use to share it. So we're going to go ahead and copy that, go over to our editing page for IWIPA, highlight, these are the written notes, so we'll highlight notes, go over to our link button, and go ahead and just paste the URL in there. Now we did paste the URL, but we also want it to open to a separate page when we're clicking on the link. So we're going to go over to Target and click on blank or new window, and then click OK. So now the notes are linked to our Google Docs notes, so we can exit out of that and then go to our test presentation and go through the same process. Click share, go to change, say anyone with the link, don't allow them to edit it, click save, and then copy our link. Go back to our editor, highlight PowerPoint. We don't want it to underline both though. Go to link, just paste the link in there. The protocol should automatically set when you paste the link. Go to target, click on blank, and click OK. So now that kind of announcement threadish thing is kind of set up now. We can go ahead and click save. Go back to our Facebook page editor. It'll show you the links and everything there. We'll go back to our view our page. Go under meeting notes, and we can click on PowerPoint. It'll go ahead and bring us to our presentation. It of course won't be able to edit it. The only reason I can right now is because I'm signed into the Tyersall High School account, but others should just see a public thing. And then we'll click on notes, and it'll automatically bring us to our meeting notes. So we covered how to theme the page, how to create tabs, how to link to our external documents, and how to link to our calendar. So I hope you enjoyed that part, and more is yet to come.